Wholesalers, beware. You must absolutely know about this. In this video, me and Chris Craddock are gonna tell you about what states you need a real estate license to wholesale real estate. Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a great episode with the man, Chris Craddock, who is a licensed real estate agent and investor. He's currently at home on vacation, actually in his lake house on vacation. We got him to do this video with us, but he is gonna give you the multiple states that are absolutely requiring you to have a real estate license to keep operating your wholesaling business. Let's go. All right, Chris, how are you today?
Hey, brother, I am doing great. Great to spend some time with you.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for taking time out of your vacation. I know you're at the lake house. Such a beautiful background. I know you've helped me a lot with what states we need a real estate license in. You pushed me to get my real estate license. And I remember you telling me the story about Wayne Gretzky. Like, he didn't go where the puck was at. He went where it was going. And I might have just messed that quote up a little bit, but you're welcome to fix it. But at the end of the day, this video is about what states do we need a real estate license to wholesale real estate in. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it from there.
Illinois came really strong. Like, they went hard in the paint as far as they're going after wholesalers, and decided that if wholesalers do not have a real estate license, they are not just selling contracts. They are practicing real estate without a license, which is a criminal offense. So they are coming so hard at wholesalers. Well, then since then, Illinois has passed their law. Nebraska is in the process of passing the law. South Carolina is in the process of passing the law. And then finally, Michigan has a law. They have this law on the books. It's if you wholesale more than 5 properties in a year, you have to have a real estate license. But they're not coming at it right now. They're not enforcing it right now. But the reality is this law is on the books, and one day they are going to enforce it. And you do not want to be the person that they make the poster child of this law that they haven't been enforcing.
That's a really good point. I mean, you know that story about pioneers, right? They get arrows in their back. Like, we don't want to be the first one to made an example out of us. So definitely want to start taking the action steps to getting that real estate license. You know, and even California, I was talking to an investor out in California. He said after selling 7 properties, after buying and selling 7 properties in a 1-year time frame, you need a real estate license as well. That's not wholesaling. He's actually taking ownership and then selling them. And after 7, you need a real estate license as well. So there, multiple states are jumping on this bandwagon. And at the end of the day, let's go where the puck is going to be at, not where it's currently at. So you've encouraged me to get my real estate license by sharing with me everything that EXP has to offer. And I'm just absolutely fascinated. Let's break down some steps. At the end of the day, this video is going to answer, yes, here's the states, but now what's the next step? Let's get that real estate license, and don't just go to any old brokerage. Like, your stepfather or your uncle owns a brokerage. Yes, it's all well and good, but let's talk about one of the most powerful teams that brand new real estate agents, or even existing real estate agents can join.
Well, I'll tell you, the crazy thing is, just a bit of history about real estate agency. So RE/MAX came in and just broke the model for real estate agents. And then Keller Williams broke the model for it. And then what happened was EXP made a model where they said, hey, we're not going to have brick and mortar. We're not going to have local in-house people right there for you. We're going to create a model where your strength is in your network, the people that you tie into. And Brent, you're obviously not here in Virginia. We're business partners, but we're so far away. And so, but a lot of skepticism surrounded that in the EXP world. People are like, we need brick and mortar. We need brick and mortar. But then here's what happened. COVID hit, and everybody's like, dang, we don't need brick and mortar. Are you kidding me? Like, this isn't what we need.
My office, almost 2,500 square foot. Not big, right? Not big at all. But when it sits vacant for 18 months and we're having to pay the electric and the gas, and people are making like messes, and we have to mow the grass and all these things, it adds up. So my office sat vacant for almost a year and a half after we renovated it and put $190,000 into it. So there's the brick and mortar right there. And that's just one small location. So keep going. I'm really fascinated with this.
The crazy thing is, because EXP they decided we are going to be the most investor-friendly brokerage in the country. Between that and then the model where they move away from brick and mortar and they give the money, like literally, to the people that are coaching and encouraging all of us, like can move into that role where we all make money from it. Now EXP is moving to the fastest growing brokerage in the world. There are 1,100 new people every single week that are joining the EXP brokerage. And the reason why is this. So you guys obviously have stopped on this video for a reason, because you have a relationship with Brent. You see the content he puts out. Brent is literally an expert in his space. Well, the cool thing is what they've allowed us to do is partner with everybody where we get paid when we help the people in our world become successful. And then those people get paid when they help other people become successful. And so all of us together, we created this network, this tribe where we all are in each other's corner and working towards being, making sure that everybody is massively successful. And so that's what I think is just incredible here is, Brent and I get to be business partners, and you and I listen to the video, you and I get to be business partners. And so I get to take what I've learned, bringing together the investor and the agent side, and I get to bring that together, and right now, like my team between investment deals and agent deals, we're going to do 65 to now it's like 85 deals every single month is kind of what we're averaging. And that's because we're able to bring the investor and the agent side together like that. And I think that's the future of where we're going because of all these states that are requiring you to get licensed. It's the future of where we're going. And so me, you, and Brent, we all get to be partners.
That is overwhelming to me to think about. How much of that time is it going to take of your own personal time to do 65 deals and this combined team? That I think that's what you're talking about, your combined team. Like, how much of that, of your own personal time, is that going to take? Guys, I hope you're getting tons of value from this interview. Smash that subscribe button and let's keep going.
I'm here at our lake house for the month, and I'm not meeting with anybody. Hey, I got a call about a duplex that's selling, right down the road. So I may go look at a duplex that I'm personally going to buy sometime here while we're down here. But this is all stuff that you're able to build and scale a machine. I run 13 different businesses, and all of these businesses, they would not operate the way that they operate if I was the one having to do everything. That's part of what Brent and I, you and I are working together to help people understand. How do you scale a business that's bigger than you? How do you build wealth? How do you do all of this stuff? And for me, everybody gets into real estate to build wealth. And you think, oh, it's got to be by flipping houses. It's got to be by flipping land. It's got to be, but wealth is much more simple than that. Wealth is just when your money works harder than you work, right? That's that whole idea there that, Brent and I came together because we're like, man, everybody thinks the only way they get paid is when they do the next transaction. Well, let's help people learn to think bigger than that.
It took me a long time to realize that, it's no longer about the transaction. It's about, empowering people, empowering our team to do the transactions, automating things and delegating things. I mean, as we're creating these videos, I'm sure you're making money in your real estate business as well as we are. Like, our land payments are coming in, our acquisition managers are buying, but thanks to you gave me another stream of income where a couple months ago I was freaking out. Because I'm like, holy cow, I'm about to have to get a real estate license just so I can keep wholesaling my operation. I'm going to go to jail. All these disbeliefs and negative beliefs kept coming to my mind, and they call those sleepless nights, because most of the time we think about this when we should be sleeping, because our brain is just like literally freaking out in survival mode. But with that one door closing, another one came open, and that's another stream of income. Not just with having a real estate license and keeping some of these commissions in our pocket that we're paying all these great agents that have been working for us and listing our properties and our land and our houses, but also we're now building a team of people that we're training, and we get a little bit of a residual benefit. So that's actually two streams of income. Plus the number three is we can get health insurance through EXP. So a lot of people that are shackled to their W-2 job that won't leave that job, or their wife has to work that dead-end job just so they can keep insurance for them and their children, that no longer has to be a thing. And then you're saying they provide office, through Regis, like actual office space that I no longer have to have a 2,500 square foot building to go work out of. And if my kids are all home on summertime, I go to the Regis, get some fresh coffee, and have a little bit of community with actual adults, not 2 and 3 year olds type thing. So there's so many benefits. So I look at those states requiring a real estate license to be a wholesaler as blessings in disguise.
That's the crazy thing is, we live our lives with these golden handcuffs, that says, oh man, I need to get my health insurance. Oh man, I need an office space. Oh man, oh man. And all of these get to be solved right off the bat, which is why, the reality is you are going to have to get a real estate license. Anybody saw what happened with PropStream using their data. NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, is going after non-licensed folks. So we have got to be able to see what's coming. Don't get caught behind, right? Like be in front of it. The people that make the most money are the people that see what's coming. Somebody else's headache is good. Like this is one of my favorite phrases, as we've seen a lot of things happen in the real estate market and the economy. Somebody said, hey, you know what? Here's the deal. You may get a headache, which is really bad for you, but that headache is really good for Tylenol. If you understand what's coming, you're going to be Tylenol to other people's headache.
I'll take you back to the National Association of Realtors coming at you. You never want to go to battle with an organization that has way more money than you and all your friends combined. So guys, if you're thinking about getting started in this and you're wondering like, okay, what's the next step? I want you to head on over to partnerwithbrent.com. Again, that's partnerwithbrent.com. You're not going to just get me and what I have to offer. You're going to get Chris Craddock and what he does with REI Revive, and he's shown me how to roughly, monetize leads that were absolutely dead in my system. That's a $6,000 value that I would gladly pay again. I've taken your course. You've taught me even before I got my real estate license how to partner with another realtor to save. Well, I shouldn't say save, make me an additional 100 grand because we spend tens of thousands of dollars a month on marketing every single month, and we would get 20 leads and only 19 of them wanted full retail. I shouldn't say only 19, I was being a little sarcastic. 19 of them want retail and only one of them would be willing to sell it to us at a discount. So what were we doing with the other 19? We were literally just stowing them away to die in our customer relationship manager or our CRM. Now they're being absolutely worked. And I'm not saying that all 19 of them are listing with us, but there's quite a few that are, and it's just pure golden. So I'm so happy about that partnership that you helped me create. And then you get Lars and B School and from people that are actually teaching you how to build your business and your team, things I didn't have back in 2007 when I got my real estate license, which ultimately caused me to fail. I knew what they taught me in real estate school, but that was about it. So any parting words of advice from you, Chris?
If all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? The best in the world. When you're negotiating, you don't only use one tool, you use many tools, right? So right now, when we're talking to sellers, you need to have more tools in your tool belt. You need to know what's coming. You need to be able to have the opportunity to pivot and make a lot of money, because if you can solve more problems, you can make more money. So a real estate license, one, keeps you from getting caught in the crosshairs of National Association of Realtors, but it also helps you make a whole lot of money because you can solve a lot of people's problems.
Love it. Thanks so much, Chris, for being on. Guys, head on over to partnerwithbrent.com, fill out the form, schedule the call. If we like what you have to say, we might even invite you into our tribe. Thank you so much.